Welcome to Black Children's Books Read Aloud. Welcome back to Black Children's Books Read Aloud. I'm so glad you can join me today. I'm Mrs. 3D, and today we have the pleasure of reading The Journey to Find God, Black History Tour, written by Ashley Lunnon. Was God with Martin Luther King as he spoke out against racism and oppression? What about Rosa Parks as she sat on the bus? Let's join Emmanuel and Danielle as they go back to see for themselves God in the midst of some of history's greatest moments. Make sure you grab your copy if you have it. Get ready to read with me in 3, 2, 1. The Journey to Find God, Black History Tour, written by Ashley Lunnon. Hi, I am Danielle, and this is my brother Emmanuel. This Black History Month, the strangest thing happened to us. It was one night after our mother finished telling us about some of the great men and women who did so much for our people. Mom kissed us on our foreheads and told us, "Good night, my loves. May you have wonderful dreams." Before we went to sleep, my brother asked me, "Danny, do you think God was with all those people?" I really wasn't sure, so I told him, "I don't know." Then we drifted off to sleep. Sometime later, I opened my eyes and we were not in our rooms. I don't even think we were in the same house anymore, or in our city. I soon realized that we were on a bus. People dressed kind of funny. I saw someone reading a paper and it said the year 1955. I hugged my brother tightly. "Danny, where are we?" "I'm not sure, Emmanuel, but we'll be okay." I comforted my brother. I was just looking for a way to get off the bus when Emmanuel shouted out, "Isn't that the lady Mama showed us last night?" I looked at the lady who just came onto the bus and she looked familiar. My brother was right. It was the lady Mama showed us last night. "It's Rosa Parks," I said. It was then I realized that no one could see us. My brother and I went closer. Rosa sat in the seat she was not supposed to sit in. We were so close to her we heard, "The Lord is my light and salvation, so whom shall I fear?" When the man asked her to get up, she did not. She kept looking straight ahead. It was like the story our mom told us. Wow. Suddenly, the bus stopped and we had to get off. "Come on, Emmanuel. We need to get home," I said to my brother. I was not sure how to get home, but I was sure we could figure out the bus. We got off the bus and I heard someone speaking very loudly. The man said,
"I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together." This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day.
Emmanuel and I went closer, and it was like we were drawn there. I overheard a man saying, "What is that man saying? That will never happen." Another man replied, "That's God speaking through him. That man is speaking from his faith and heart of God. God has shown him his vision." Soon, I heard a commotion, footsteps, and people running. "Emmanuel, I think we have to go." "Okay, sis," he said. I grabbed his hand and we started running with the crowd. "Where are we going, sis?" Emmanuel asked. "We running to freedom, baby. To freedom," a lady answered. "This way." The lady shouted and we all followed her. Shortly after we stopped, we went into a house. "This is our safe house. We're safe now," the lady said. "God bless you, Harriet. God bless you," a lady behind me said. She was hugging her family and crying. "You're safe now, little ones." She smiled at us. "Sis, is that Harriet Tubman?" my brother asked. "Yes, it is," I realized. This was getting weirder and weirder. I was no longer sure where we were or what year it was. "Danny, I want to use the bathroom." I asked Harriet where the bathroom was, and she showed us. Before we went in, she said, "Never forget your history, young ones, and may God bless you both." I also found that odd, but we smiled and told her we won't. We went into the bathroom. When we were finished and we stepped outside, we weren't in the safe house anymore. We were back in our room. "Wow, that was the coolest dream ever!" Emmanuel jumped out of his bed. "So was it a dream? It felt so real," I thought. "But if it was a dream, how come we both were in the same dream?" "I don't know." Emmanuel shook his shoulders. "Let's go back to sleep. I want to dream some more," Emmanuel said excitedly. "Ha! Sure, but before we do, remember that question you asked?" "Not really," Emmanuel shrugged his shoulders. "You asked if I thought God was with them. Well, now I know He was. He gave Rosa Parks strength, Martin Luther King a voice, and He led the way for Harriet. So yes, He was with them all. You're right, Danny." Emmanuel and I promised to always be grateful to God and to never forget our history no matter how old we became. Then we went back to sleep and welcomed a world we can only see in dreams. Wow, what an amazing dream that both Danielle and Emmanuel shared together. It's so important that we never forget our history. I really hope you enjoyed today's book and will join me again next week. Make sure you take a second and you smash that like button and subscribe. But most importantly, please support the author by purchasing their book. Until next time, bye!